Hey there, goal-getters. Ellen here, let's talk goals the fun way. You know, like that time I decided to build a flying car? Yep, ambitious much? Picture this, me, a toolbox, and a whole lot of enthusiasm. I had it all planned out. Soar above traffic jams, wave to birds, maybe even deliver pizzas by air. The dream was real, people. But guess what? Turns out building a flying car is a tad more complicated than assembling IKEA furniture. Who knew, right? After weeks of tinkering, my masterpiece resembled a sad, earthbound bicycle more than a futuristic chariot. Lesson learned? Even with the best intentions, sometimes our goals need a reality check, and maybe a skilled engineer or two. But hey, at least I tried, and that's what matters, right? Speaking of trying, let's dive into why setting goals is actually a pretty cool thing. Now I know what you're thinking. Goals? Sounds boring, right? Sounds like something adults talk about during board meetings, doesn't it? But hold on a sec. Goals aren't just for CEOs and fancy folks in suits, they're for everyone. Think of goals like your own personal treasure map, guiding you to your dreams. You get to choose the destination, the adventure, the whole shebang. It's your journey. Want to learn to play the ukulele like a rock star? Set a goal and start strumming. Dream of baking the world's most epic chocolate chip cookie? Goal time, baby. Get those ingredients ready. Goals give you direction, like a compass pointing you towards awesome. They show you the way, they help you stay motivated, even when the going gets tough. Keep climbing and you'll reach the top. Plus, achieving a goal, talk about a confidence boost. It's like winning a personal victory. It's like leveling up in real life. Each goal achieved makes you stronger and better. So, whether you're aiming for the stars or just hoping to master the art of making the perfect cup of coffee, remember this. Goals are cool. Goals are fun, and they make life exciting. And goals are for everyone. No matter who you are, you can set and achieve goals. Okay, so we're all on board with the whole goal-setting thing, right? Great, now let's talk strategy. Don't worry, this isn't some complicated lecture with graphs and charts. We're keeping it simple, just like my dance moves. First things first, choose a goal that gets you excited. Think of something you actually want to achieve, not something your parents, teachers, or pet goldfish think you should do. Next, break that big, beautiful goal into smaller, bite-sized steps. Remember that flying car fiasco? Yeah, let's not overwhelm ourselves. Small wins lead to big victories, my friends. And speaking of wins, celebrate them. Each milestone you reach, no matter how small, deserves a happy dance, a scoop of ice cream, or maybe even a confetti cannon. Hey, I don't judge. Remember, goal setting is like a marathon, not a sprint. So pace yourself, have fun, and don't forget to enjoy the journey. Section 4, the case of the misguided marathon runner and other cautionary tales. Now let's take a little detour into the world of cautionary tales. These stories, while often humorous, carry important lessons that we can all learn from. You know, those funny because they're true stories that teach us valuable life lessons. They often start with someone making a well-intentioned but poorly thought-out decision. Like the time my friend's cousin's neighbor's dog walker, stay with me here, decided to run a marathon. Sounds impressive, right? Well, it was more complicated than it seemed. Except he'd never run a mile in his life. Not one. He thought sheer willpower would carry him through. He skipped the training, ignored all the advice, and showed up on race day full of, well, let's just say enthusiasm isn't always enough. He was brimming with confidence, but lacking in preparation. Long story short, it didn't end well. He barely made it halfway before collapsing from exhaustion. Think exhaustion, cramps, and a newfound appreciation for the comfort of a couch. He spent the next week recovering, vowing never to underestimate a marathon again. What's the point of this rambling tale? Simple. It's a reminder that ambition alone isn't enough. Even with goals, preparation is key. You need to put in the work and plan ahead. Don't be like the marathon man. Learn from his mistakes, break things down, set realistic expectations, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. Small steps lead to big achievements. Remember, friends, achieving your goals should be challenging, but it shouldn't feel like you're climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. Preparation makes the journey smoother. Unless, of course, that's your actual goal. In which case, more power to you. In which case, more power to you. Just remember, every great achievement starts with a single, well-prepared step. Section 5, celebrating small victories. Because even penguins deserve a round of applause. We've talked about setting goals, breaking them down, and avoiding marathon mishaps. But there's another crucial ingredient to this whole goal-getting recipe: celebrating the wins. Now I'm not just talking about the big life-changing victories, I'm talking about those small, everyday wins that make the journey so much sweeter. Finished a chapter of that book you've been meaning to read? High five! Resisted the urge to eat an entire pizza by yourself? You're a rock star! Successfully navigated a parking lot without losing your cool? Nobel Prize worthy, I tell ya. Here's the thing. Life's too short to wait for the grand finale to bust out your best celebration moves. Embrace the small wins, acknowledge your progress, and give yourself permission to feel good about it. Trust me, a little celebration goes a long way. Section 6. Ready, set, goal, your turn to shine. So there you have it, folks. The Ellen DeGeneres Guide to Goal Setting, the fun way. We've laughed, we've learned, and hopefully, you've realized that setting goals doesn't have to be a chore. Remember, it's your journey, your adventure, your chance to shine. Choose goals that light you up, break them down into manageable steps, and don't forget to celebrate every single win along the way. And hey, if you ever find yourself feeling stuck or uninspired, just remember the wise words of yours truly. You can do anything you set your mind to. Unless, of course, you're trying to build a flying car. In that case, maybe stick to something a little more down to earth. Now go out there, set some awesome goals, and make me proud. Section 7. Spread the goal-setting gospel, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, that's all the goal-setting wisdom I have for you today, my friends. It's been a fantastic journey sharing these tips and tricks with you. But before you go off and conquer the world, or at least your to-do list, I have a small favor to ask. It's something that will help us all stay connected and motivated. If you enjoyed this little chat about goals, please do me a solid and share it with your friends, family, neighbors, even your pet hamster. The more, the merrier. Let's spread the goal-setting love far and wide. Imagine the impact we can make together. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more motivational musings, hilarious anecdotes, and maybe even a dance tutorial or two. Who knows, you might discover a hidden talent. You never know what you'll find on this channel, from unexpected surprises to valuable life lessons. But I can guarantee it'll be entertaining. Thanks for tuning in and for being part of this amazing community. Remember, you're all amazing. Each and every one of you. You're all capable of achieving great things no matter how big or small, and you're all welcome to join me on this crazy goal-getting adventure called life. See you next time. Keep striving. Keep thriving.